Dash of romance to an already intriguing cup tie. Quite an occasion for Garner, who's only 17, coming into Derby County's senior side for the very first time. He partners Bobby Davison up front because Paul Hooks pulled a muscle in a practice match this week. But if Garner's a raw recruit, Derby still have the likes of Archie Gemmell, Dave Watson and John Robertson, and on their experience so much depends, with the club in desperate need of more cup success to help solve severe financial problems. It's the same Norwich 11 which has already put out Aston Villa and Spurs, with Orga Harida available again in the centre of defence after suspension. The health of goalkeeper Chris Woods caused some pre-match concern, but he plays despite an attack of migraine. And today's referee is Alan Saunders from Newcastle, fresh from the Everton-Aston Villa Milk Cup semi-final last Wednesday.
And we pick up the action in the first half.
Half away by Gemmell. Screened well by Garner. And Wilson on the break. He's shrugged off Greg Downs, Kevin Wilson. And Wood's got a foot there. It's coming for Garner. And in too much of a hurry, the youngster, but the better chance was Kevin Wilson's, and he'd done so well himself to create it. Garner. And Dean guides it back. But it was a buccaneering run by Wilson, but Woods was able to block it, and then Garner just trying to divert it on an awkward bounce. Shannon. Ten minutes gone. And Haylock and Mendham work a short free kick. And Shannon has made a yard of space. And Barton has to concede the corner. And it fell well for Cherry. Took it at its highest point, and the goalkeeper's clearance for Wilson. Now, what will the referee make of this? A cynical challenge by Woods on Kevin Wilson, who'd taken the ball past him. Quite clearly, referee Alan Saunders must take some action, and the notebook is out. It all stemmed from a quick piece of thinking by the opposite goalkeeper, Steve Cherry, with a rapid clearance, and Wilson got onto it, and he was sent flying by Woods, who is booked. Well, there was a time last season when referees would have taken sterner action. They didn't get international support, it must be said, for that policy. So Chris Woods stays on the field. Derby have to settle for a free kick, which Buckley takes. And Futcher might collect and make something of here. Gemmell. Another free kick. Foul by Devine. Gemmell was quick to fall on contact. And Norwich under a little pressure here. And Wilson, through a crowd in front of Woods. But Kevin Wilson, in the opening 13 minutes, really has been in the thick of things for Derby County. Buckley. Davison. Against Harida. And gets past him. Wilson's gone to the near post. Did it cross the line? No. Wilson will be disappointed, because Bobby Davison here left Orga Harida for dead with that acceleration, and it was a tremendous cross into the near post which Wilson met, and Woods snaked out an arm, and quite clearly it didn't cross the line. And Watson miscuing. uncharacteristic misjudgment from the Norwich captain. But Derby have the throw, and it's the other Dave Watson who sneaked forward. Powell, who went in strongly, and has left Greg Downs flat on the ground. Maybe he took an elbow in the face. And it was a clash of heads, in fact, with Steve Powell. Well, it is always the saddest sight in football. A player leaving by way of the stretcher, and Greg Downs is taken to the dressing room. And there's no question now that Norwich will use Dave Bennett, who's only just recovered himself from a long absence with cartilage trouble. He comes onto the ground now where he made his league debut 5 years ago this month. Garner. Davison pushing right up on the back man again. Robertson against Haylock. And Buckley, who can drive them and does. And it was Davison who was foiled from the rebound as Woods beat out a stinging effort from Buckley. Davison collecting after a good challenge in the air by Garner, and allowed the ball to run on to Bobby Davison. It'll come for Robertson. Possibilities here for Derby County. Now, Haylock on Robertson, penalty. But John Robertson won't be taking it, because he missed one here last Saturday against Blackburn. But he took on Paul Haylock and then fell to the ground. And Alan Saunders pointed straight to the spot. There are protests from Norwich who feel that Robertson dived. But the responsibility rests with Archie Gemmell. He scored from the spot a week ago against Blackburn after Robertson had missed the first penalty. And he scores against Norwich City in the 5th round of the FA Cup. And it's no more than Derby County deserve. Norwich will feel that Robertson used his experience to influence the referee. But Archie Gemmell made no mistake. Shannon got the better of Steve Buckley. McShannon, Birchin at the far post, and maybe he was pushing because the linesman flagged straight away. McShannon did well here to skip past Buckley, and it was a virtually perfect far post cross, but Birchin was climbing unfairly. Gemmell and Powell really seem to hold the key in midfield now. Oh, he's seen the good times here, Archie Gemmell, in his first spell with the club. Derby can hang on here and maybe add to their lead now with Bobby Davison. He kept his composure and just waited for the right moment as Woods committed himself off his line. Paul Haylock had given the ball away, and Bobby Davison showed what a good finisher he is. A hat-trick against Telford in the 4th round, and now giving Derby County the cushion of a 2-goal lead against Norwich City. Free kick to Norwich. Now they need to make something happen at this free kick. Shannon this time with his back to goal. And Bennett. Derby were out quickly at them. Maybe the free kick should have been taken again. Van Wyk. And Shannon. It's the closest, really, Norwich have come. And Cherry just put up an arm at the near post to keep out Shannon's effort. Good work here from Van Wyk. It was a testing cross too, making the goalkeeper turn. Shannon was on target. Cherry stopped him. Bennett's corner. Was it over the line? Yes, from Dean. With 4 minutes remaining. 2-1. And Norwich in a desperate hurry to get the game restarted. Dean shot, Barton in vain. And all the animation is drained from Peter Taylor and Roy McFarlane.